Good work. Wow. Huge collection. This is the Carter.
This.
Back at it with the waffles, topped with my strawberry whipped cream. You know I love it. And I decided to do an infusion for the weekend. This is of nettle, shatavari, oat straw, and cinnamon. Adore. And had to pull in Nate with the matching fits. And I was just being a goof. And he wanted to get out of the frame. And I said, not yet. Matching sweater goofing. Okay, spoiler alert. If you have not done the Kraken version of Magic Puzzle Company's puzzle, look away. This is what happens after you put the base together and shift it. You get to open an extra envelope with centerpieces, and that's how it turned out. Incredible. Oh, it died. This is me eating second breakfast, which is burritos by Nate. He delivered it to me in bed. I was having such a cozy and snoozy afternoon. So, this is me doing this. Can you believe it?
Dandelion deposit. Bloop, 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 boop, boop, boop. Okay. That's our money to buy stuff.
Good afternoon. Saturday afternoon. I'm with my kids, which is not unusual, but it's unusual that Nate is out of the house in the evening. He went to his friends to watch UFC 300, and it's been on the calendar for a while, so I knew that this was going to be my day at home with them. And it's turned into quite the lazy day. I'm like so sleepy. I've just had like a restful day. We started with the waffles. I did my e-reading. Daphne got her nap in, and I started resting when she woke up, and Nate let me do that, so that was so amazing. And then he made breakfast burritos as second breakfast or brunch, and now we're here. But I did go ahead and pull out one of our junk drawers to find something, and then obviously took everything out, and it's still out, so I do need to deal with that. But anytime I just feel like Home Alone vibes whenever this is happening. I'm like, let's do something crazy. Let's get takeout, but not even takeout. Tonight I'm like, let's get froyo. So I might do something crazy and wild with my kids, but right now they're outside, and I think I'm gonna just join them and do my basic tending of the land, which is to pick up Twig's poop. To get my cutter. This is where I left off with the bed before I started to sneeze. And plus the kids were bored. So for some reason I reacted very poorly to this weeding. So I was happy to take a little break and take Western medicine. Thank you.
You need to be alone, Mama.
Do you think anyone in the neighborhood's gonna know I wore this the last 3 days? You saw me at school drop off on Friday.
Probably.
It's spontaneous garage sale day. I really got lucky at our second stop. This is the third stop. We were on our way home and then we saw one more. So let's see what we find. This is the garage sale haul. Should I show you what we got? We stopped at a couple garage sales this morning, but there was one in particular that had the things that I like. So the first thing I saw was the sack bag, and it's just so simple. One zip, just like, you know, the liner. Got the like nice little attachment. Oh, but can you imagine if I put like a cute little attachment on that? Okay, but get this, it's like a around the waist type thing. It's not like so crossbody, it's an around the waist type thing, which, you know, I do be loving to go to my concerts, but when I don't have my husband's pockets, this will be so amazing. And like stylish fanny pack. And it's that like natural tone, earthy green that is gonna match like everything that I have. So that was $3, love. So Nate and I used to exclusively drink our coffee from French press when we moved to Colorado, but it only took 2 to 3 times of the glass breaking in the French press for us to just move on with our lives and start using an automated coffee pot, because also we had an infant. But these days, you know, I use my teapot so steady, but sometimes I want to make like a good amount of tea and not just my tea ball or whatever. And I don't want to have to like constantly be washing out my teapot. So this French press, I had a French press on our like Amazon list and I just hadn't bought it yet. This we got for $15, brand new glass and everything. I couldn't believe it. Of course I can though. So there's different metals that I'll use throughout the house, and downstairs in the living room is like pewter central. And this little gorgeous embossed frame was in the mix. So this piece is from 1982, as dated on the bottom and signed by the artist. Sunflowers, little mushrooms, the butterflies, so adorable. This was just for free, actually at another garage sale, but you can never have too many baskets, and I thought it's cute for Daphne to collect her little flowers in. She already started. This was just so interesting to me that I couldn't pass it up for $2. I think for now I'm just gonna have it be a catch-all bowl of like our keys and wallets and stuff at home, but it could be cute in the teepee. It could be cute as like a karma jar type thing. I'm not sure yet, but couldn't resist. And then this I was hemming and hawing about, but in the end I just had to get it. It's a set of these Prismacolor markers, which I don't know, I don't have like a specific use for. I don't have a specific use for these yet, but you know I have my art journal, and I'm reading The Artist's Way, and I'm taking in the information about artist dates and things like that, and just trying to cultivate my creativity even more. So now I have this groovy carrying case with these Prismacolor markers that are really some groovy colors. That was the haul for the morning, and I'm gonna start getting ready for pictures there tonight, but I have to groom everyone. Everyone needs a shower, everyone needs their nails cut. My feet are toe up, so I have to spend some time grooming. Okay, we've both had our showers. Rex is gonna take his, and we're gonna do our nails outside. I got the pedic. We're having a pre-photo snack.
We're editing that beep beep beep.
I don't really love my hair right now. Trying to like be kind to myself, but I'm not feeling it today. Does it look okay? I'm gonna pull a card. Togetherness, heart space, solidarity. And so it is.
That's for
and
record.
then it's recording.
Oh my god, I can see like the whole mountain.
I know, it's rad. I need some of that behind the scenes stuff, Cute. Okay, so these, you'll be kind of, a little cozy, but I want you kind of looking down at Rags. Okay. You guys are just like kind of, yeah, get both of your arms like.
So I've known Emma since 6th grade, and Nate actually knows her from elementary school. And the last time she took pictures for us, aside from our wedding, was actually our engagement shoot. So it was a trip to have her shooting us out here in the mountains almost 10 years later. And she's now based in Boulder County. So if you're looking for like a hip family style shoot, let Emma know. She has an amazing eye. Daphne, could you stop that? Daphne and I got out to the garden bright and early. She's on dandelion duty for the flowers, and I was pulling up some of the leaves, also some grass in this area. My plan is to break up those irises and disperse them about so that they can grow more fully. That was a recommendation that Amanda had for me when she was overdoing that garden consult. So that's what I was up to, and it's truly so nice to be harvesting not in a hurry and just in a reverent and exploratory way. Last year, I had like a rush when it came to doing the dandelions, and that's just not the case this year. I'm taking my time, and Daphne and I are learning together, and I'm really finding the garden time to be so sacred. Okay, we're gonna have a little snack.
Tea, bread, and butter.
Tea, bread, and peanut butter. This is the nettle shatavari cinnamon oat straw infusion from the weekend. I totally forgot about it.
The butter has a lid.
The peanut butter has a lid.
And a background.
And a back.
And
knife.
I want this side.
Okay. You can have a bite.
Okay.
See how you like it.
I love it.
You love it?
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Kai, for this bread. We're finally getting to it.
Yep.
About your tea. Cheers to the garden. Cinnamon peanut butter. Yeah. During Daphne's nap, I just let myself have some time to do whatever I felt like to center, and I opened this chakra book back up and started reading on the solar plexus chapter. This is by Cindy Dale, and it was just perfectly highlighting the worthiness and reparenting work that I'm doing with my inner child at the moment. That's coming up a lot in the morning pages, and I just did what my soul needed, and also took some time at the altar before my friend came by. I wrote out next steps for the garden, broke out that big task into smaller tasks. I rolled us a joint of hemp and blue lotus and glued a little gem on top, and it made it so special. What a cutie joint. Daphne was miraculously still sleeping, so I just started cleaning up a bit and putting away the dishes, tidying up so that I could feel like I was ready to receive someone and have someone over. So here's your time lapse for the vlog. Plus I needed to make space to harvest and process the dandelion harvest rather. I have to show you this really sweet note that Rex made me when I was having a hard time with Daphne, and I hung it up. It says, "Keep going. For mom when she needs it, keep going." So this is our pile of things, but Carrie and I took some time on the deck to have a birthday reading for her. This was her year ahead spread, and of course we smoked that joint. And before she left, I took it upon myself to process this bitter that I had put together during Amanda's class back in November. It's licorice, lobelia, orange, ginger, mugwort, yarrow. And I had just run out of my fire cider, so I like to have some kind of bitter around, and this will replace that for the time being. And I shared it with Carrie. And this is what the dandelion harvest was looking like in the evening. Daphne's going to throw up a peace sign to say goodnight. Good evening. Oof. Shall we commence the work sesh? Thank you, Fire. Thank you for being with me all these days. Hey, how is everyone? I know we're a couple days into the vlog already, but I've been trying to be mindful lately of how much like face to cam I do, because I get really carried away. Just when we're in this setting, I just could talk forever and it's a nightmare to edit. And then I start wondering, who the fuck cares about this? But I would like to check in. Who is here from the vlogs in January? Who's been here since the start of the year? Who's new? What's going on? I just washed my face. We had pictures last night and I put on a full face of makeup, but I'm just washing my face now, 24 hours later. The mascara I never wear mascara, or I rarely wear it a couple times a month, because the mascara I have, even though it's like Pacifica natural or whatever, it hurts my eyes. It like causes a reaction. And probably, yes, because I wore it overnight for 24 hours, it's causing a reaction. But I feel so fresh. I feel so amazing. I have my laptop, one of my notebooks, my planner, the last copy of a deck that I have, which actually used to be the store display at Local Goods, that I'm trying to pass on to someone. I'm going to email them tonight, see if they'll accept that. My phone and a La Croix. Nothing like a sparkle water hit in the back of your throat. Yeah, I'm probably because I'm sitting down and I'm actually going to do this work. I don't create the space to do this every day. I don't always have the energy to do this every day. But tomorrow is the second to last week of ARCs for Self Care, this spring cohort study group that we're doing. I always like to run through my notes, plus some like pretty amazing messages were coming through in the garden today, which I set my garden time, my garden rituals as the one piece of self-care that I could commit to over the last week, to just see how that went with implementation and try on these concepts that we've been learning in ARCs for self-care. And the garden provided some like extra points, lessons for part 3, which is all about adherence to a self-care routine. And what came up in the garden over the week was, one, to have a starting cue. So for me, and in this context, going out to pick up Twiggy's poop is the cue. It's like bare minimum. It's something that helps the whole family. It's something that makes the experience of being outside in our yard more enjoyable, and it's quick and easy. And even if I stopped there, which I never do, because then I'm in the flow of being in the environment that I'm in. Even if I stopped there, I would be satisfied with myself, but I never stop there. I end up going inside, washing my hands, getting back out there, getting my gardening stuff, spending some time exploring. I'm like called back out there. But to have some kind of a cue. So for whatever it is that you set up as your self-care rituals, consider having a cue, especially if they're new things for you. And then secondly, this sounds like a little bit obvious, but smaller steps in the process of something. If it's like get ready every day, if it's like do beauty magic every day, like what does that mean to you? Wash the face, brush the teeth, put on adornments. Maybe it's a 3-step thing, but you have to sort of like break it down. So that way also, if you're getting interrupted, you know where to come back to, or you know where to feel like that point of satisfaction of completion with something that might feel like more ambiguous. So those were like the 2 keys that came through, and I would love to put that in an email if I can before tomorrow. I'm gonna try. Here, there's a ton of stuff floating around on my to-do list. If you've been here for a while, you'll know that I find I operate best when I can write my to-do list out in my notes app. I haven't done that in a couple weeks. I don't know if it's a mistake or not, but the same note, that's kind of my key note, that I have all of my to-dos in, I also brain dump there. So it becomes congested with high ideas and just random quips, or like anything. It could be something that I want to do in 5 years. It could be something, it could just be a quote. It could be something that's literally nonsense. And I find myself having to take time to organize that. So sometimes when I have a lot on my plate to do like this, my starting cue is just a timer. It's just to know that if I can get started, just get moving, that I'll likely keep going, but I'll also give myself that permission to take a break or step back. So it's only 8:41. It literally feels like midnight to me. I would love to be in bed. This is going on a 7-minute monologue. What seems appropriate? I feel like if I worked till 9:30, let's see where we're at 9:30. How about that? Solid 50 minutes. Stay focused. Tori, talking to you. Hey y'all. Okay, I did about an hour of work so far. I'm on a good roll, so I will keep going. It's 9:42. I think I could even make it to 10:30. Let's take a look at the checklist, shall we? It's a lot of social, and I can't get into the politics and emotions around that. What did I do? Did I do anything on this list? I made some stories about RX for self-care tomorrow, and I did a countdown, but I haven't reshared them on my page. My goal for the next 45 minutes is to produce my trailer of the last week's vlog and to start. I don't feel confident about finishing an email that would go out tomorrow about RX for self-care, just a quick blast with the same lessons that I learned from the garden. Okay, let's get it. Oh, remember that song? I let it rain, I clear it up. Blake shout out. I let it rain. I probably have to text him back. I'm never texting him back. I love you, Blake. Okay, it is 10:46 and I just finished the trailer. That took me 45 minutes to an hour, I guess. I don't know. It's not ideal. I have a lot to say about social media, which is why Keys Phone Wallet of my career, of my professional life, is YouTube, Pinterest, email. I got to get off the gram. I know y'all are meeting me there. I know it can be effective, but it's not really what I want to spend my energy doing. So, I've been thinking about it this week. I think I'm going to increase my emails to twice a week. I have a lot to say, but I can break it up into more digestible convos. So if you're not on my email list, please join if you want to stay connected, because I cannot see myself doing this much longer. I'm not sure. Or if you like me on Instagram, engage with everything. Share every trailer that I make because this literally took me an hour. Fuck. Okay, so I'm not going to be writing that email tonight. I do need to like put my body to bed. And I hope it just comes to me in the morning. But I've been spending a good 40 minutes to an hour on my pages. Okay, it's probably like 15 minutes to midnight. I stayed up to post everything and repost everything, almost everything that I just made. And I forgot I still have my Duolingo. So I'm gonna get it. I'm finna get it. And then I really have to go to bed. I'm sad that I'm up this late. But I'm really pleased with, I have 555 gems, y'all. But I'm really pleased with the way I captured the silence of the evening because Nate fell asleep in Rex's room.
Comment est-ce qu'on dit de rien en italien?
Comment est-ce qu'on dit de rien en italien?
What does it do now? What does it say?
Oh, this lid doesn't fit? What? Oh no. Okay.
Mom, are you mad?
Yes.
You're on there?
Yes.
What is this?
Look at the dandelion heads, babe. What kind of dandelion tea?
Well, I want to put pieces.
Okay, literally nothing I ever do in the garden or related to herbalism goes right, which is why it's so healing for me comparatively to pharmacy, where everything was so rigid and strict and like you could not fuck up. And we didn't really have like, you know, like we learned in the lab, but it wasn't like a time to be practicing fucking up. It was a time to be getting A's. So I'm constantly humbled. I just had to change that jar 3 times in order to make one simple vinegar. So if you're intimidated, don't be. Just folk it, is what Amanda taught me. Folk herbalism, just try things. You'll fail. It's all an experiment. And I love my ACV. I put it in like all my dishes. You know, I'd be taking the bitters. So I can't really have too much of that around. One of my goals is to have more wild foods around in the winter time. So that was just one dandelion harvest from like one small area of my yard. We have dandy all around. So, but even that, you know, that's like about a 24-hour process. So I just want to be mindful. And you know, that's the other thing, like just with my tendencies and like being sort of a rigid person, a recovering type A person, I thought that herbalism had to be this whole like strict thing that took hours and, you know, like it was this whole process. Like it was in between. I picked the stuff, I took a break. I washed the stuff, I took a break. I let it dry, I took a break. That took me 10 minutes with my mistakes, but might only take me 5 once I know what I'm doing, to just put a vinegar together, you know. So it doesn't have to be an intensive process. And I just want to encourage everyone to keep trying, growing, making. This is the sustainability that will lead us to being sovereign. So I'm trying.
It's almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
You get a view from behind this time of Daphne and I making our curried vegetable medley. And our steeping time was up for our tea. We did a whole solar plexus yellow flower combo, dandelion, calendula, chamomile, So we got to pour that out and enjoy it. Yum, smelled delish, and it was so fresh. So, you know, with this curry, I just put in whatever we have, which is onion, peppers, cauliflower, carrots, Brussels sprouts, sometimes a potato. And here's Daphne doing her thing, stirring it up. And cheers to solar plexus strength. Julia sent me a rockin' jazz playlist. I'll link below. You want to drink your tea?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, girl. Okay. So my mantra this week is that everything will be done in time. Everything gets done in time. Have you ever done a French tuck with a sweatshirt? With a big sweatshirt. This is what I wanted to wear today. Okay, I'm in the Hempers hoodie. Represent Julia. Daphne, please. I'm in just a tank top because I have this skirt on with a full-on slit. This is my sweatshirt. I'm not sure this will survive the day. I would love if it did. The thing about this is the waist, you know. And then Julia actually made me this, wrapped this in hemp cord and copper, and then my earrings from Carrie. And I do have my fluorite on from Tanisha. So, gifted and made by friends. I love you. Oh, we're gonna eat our veg. Let's eat our veg. In my time of believing in myself and that anything's possible and that everything will get done, we are going to eat our breakfast veggies while I get an email done in the next 35 minutes. Anything's possible. Okay, we're at Wonder and I bought the world's healthiest brownie, vanilla cacao, cashew milk with cinnamon, my deck, this card, because look at Mia's nails.
Now we didn't shop.
Look at that.
On this book.
Oh my gosh.
On this book.
I got those for you.
Oh, you're so cute.
But what for?
These nails.
These nails, I got them for your mom.
She did that for me.
And me.
She did that to please me.
That's our girl.
Thank you. Yep. You can use that. I'll put my plate over here.
I would like to pull satisfaction, so hopefully I will.
Okay, so since Daphne and I were out and about, we stopped at the store and got like so many things that have just been floating around on my list. We got Nate his lunch stuff because he just ran out, but something I'm so grateful for, the way that I know my wealth and status is like when I'm able to buy a large amount of supplements at one time. Like I constantly think about that and have been in the position where I'm like not able to afford good things that keep me healthy. But so that's something I'm like stepping into more and more. Yes, Daphne.
I love you.
I love you too. Is like the idea that I'm worth good whole foods and good whole medicines. So I got like a lot of our regular favorite things. The kids, I know, I go back and forth with like elderberry gummies, but for every day I'll let the people do it. Elderberry gummies. If they're like acutely sick, I do switch to syrup. Zinc. I am trying to find zinc in like a tablet form that's like chewable. Jess gave some to me once that I really liked. But anyway, my family actually loves these gummies. So we have two gummies. We have zinc and elderberry. You know, I'd be taking my oil of oregano here and there. Elderberry in capsule form for Nate and I. Echinacea golden seal and propolis. That's just like nice to have on hand. Deep long. I be smoking. So we got those things. And then I also picked up some MCT oil because Nate and I think on 420, Nate and I are just going to spend the day together and with our family. And it looks like it's going to be cold out, which is unfortunate because I thought we would have like a ceremony together, which we might still do the ceremony, but we are for sure going to like make our own cannabis oil to be dosing, so that will be a sweet fun thing we can do together. We can make that ritual if we want, but there's a specific ceremony I want us to do, so we'll see if 420 is the day or not. But I bought all that stuff and Epsom salt and like whatever, so just to be able to afford health, I'm so grateful. And that's like where we're at right now. That's like bare minimum. Like I've spent like all of our money on those supplements, but I'm just trusting it. I'm like, I deserve to live this life. I deserve to be healthy in my body. And yeah. We just got home with like 10 minutes to spare. I don't know who I am anymore. And by I don't know who I am anymore, I mean I'm shifting into a different version of myself, a version I'm proud of. We were talking all about shifts this morning in the call. I took out this piece of chocolate this morning, which you know used to be my breakfast. Chocolate and coffee used to be my breakfast. No coffee, dandelion tea instead. I tried to eat a piece of chocolate. I didn't even get to the caramel inside. It's 3 p.m. Y'all, I'm a changed woman. So proud of myself. So yeah, that skirt wasn't gonna work for like going out into the world today. I just put on these like checkered pants. So that's the fit. I'm really staying with it. After school, I just got on it and dug up this tier of soil so I could put down wildflower seeds. And the family before us placed a fairy garden in this area with a bunch of shells and treasures, but I'm relocating it to the back. So the kids also helped me to exhume that.
2, 3.
Dad, I will hold it with you. Oh.
I whimsically decided to pull out my art journal for a chunk of time this morning. I put on a beautiful course, which I used to listen to almost exclusively when Daphne was immediately postpartum. And she and I just vibed creatively. Daphne wanted morning tea, and so did I. So we decided on shatavari, lemon balm, oat straw, and tulsi. I'm gonna set a timer. This is as far as I got on this piece, inspired by the inner child. I did glue some things down, but some things are still to be decided. And Daphne cut out this piece that I thought looked like a mountain, so I added some collage too.
This is my dad. You can sit down your own desk.
Yeah, it's for mommy.
I want an ice cube.
Okay. I swear, can't make it up. We kept the beautiful course vibes rolling, and I put some social content together as we enjoyed our reheated curry and naan and tea. Hey y'all. So Daphne, Lainey, and I had quite the day. I forgot my camera, but I got some clips with my phone. Lainey came through. We went to the park and met up with Anna and Clover and Maple. And then we went to Teocalli to have some lunch. That was impromptu. And then we stopped at the apothecary, obviously, very briefly. And then we came home and got Rexy. And like, I've been kind of like, the word I would use would be decompress. I've been decompressing since I just took a quick shower. It's almost 6 o'clock and I'm now realizing that I don't have any ingredients to like make a dinner. But I have to be honest, like I don't really believe in dinner. I don't know that we like need to be eating a big meal at nighttime, and especially as the weather changes and my digestion changes. So I kind of like can't believe it and can't wrap my head around having to go to the store right now because I have like reached that point of no return in mental exhaustion. You know, just when you have a day. I'm trying not to like feel bad about it and like my capacity, but I do have like a low threshold for being out of the house and out of my bubble, and I somehow exceeded that, even though it was all fun stuff. I am like a little bit, I am worn out. So mind you, my friend Katie's coming over tonight, which will be chill. But I'm like, what? So I wanted to know if you ever feel that way, if I'm not alone in that, of like, my brain won't work for the rest of the night in the same way. However, I am going to try something. What I'm going to try right now is cracking open a fresh sparkle water and, like, why can't I feed my children popcorn? And, like, a slice of cheese. I might try it. I love ramen. Okay, anyway, I'm going to, now that I've added, like, 4 to 6 more supplements on this shelf. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. I'm gonna do the bliss tincture, one of my favorites from Little Herbal Apothecary. You listening? Mimosa flower and bark, rose petal, hawthorn leaf, flower and berry, reishi mushroom, lemon balm, organic ginger root, and then the alcohol, glycerin, and water. Okay, yeah, this always perks me up. Double dose. I'm wearing my ring again. That actually did refresh me. I'm gonna be okay.
Harsh. And the boss is at like this space.
Okay, it's hard to describe, but Katie is my friend who we have like the spookiest synchros together, I would say. Like the most pinpoint synchronicities, and she's my friend in cannabis, so I love that she got the reciprocity card that night. And this spider hung out with us all evening, like for real. It was really sweet. What did you get?
Beyond Death
Life. Number 1. She's starting again. Can you turn it around? Baby.
Because the sand will fall on you. That's why sand is the annoyingest and best walking off. What? No.
It's snowing outside. Did I tell y'all I started bleeding today? So I'm just got out of the bath. Daphne just woke up. We're getting our snacks on. Did you know we went to Teocalli yesterday, one of my favorite Mexican restaurants based solely on this salsa, the matcha salsa with dates and peanuts. If you know, you know. What else do I have to tell you? I'm getting it done. Cannabis and I are getting it done. I got back into the bath to finish my sesh. Then I did a little wind down in my bed with my leftovers. Sometimes Julie and I will choose a piece of media to both consume, then we'll exchange notes. And so over the weekend, we started watching this Make Art Not Content production of Basquiat's work ethic. We both watched it 2 times. This was my second run through, so I could get the details down. And I'll put a card up so you can watch too. I adored the books that were shared in the episode and really admired this retelling's focus on Basquiat's ability to work quickly and allow the inspiration to flow through him in a quick and sort of casual way. So the video is only 8 minutes and so value packed. I had to keep pausing to write.
What's that?
Paint, babe.
Oh. What is paint?
I went out to put a coat of paint on my bedside tables. It is a slower process than the headboard, but I just put on one of my Tuesday podcasts, Seek Treatment with Kat and Pat. If anyone watches it, shout out. And then the witches had a little FaceTime before dinner, and Nate was on his way to drop off the uni boxes to Jess. Y'all, I just want to watch Survivor with my man in bed. I thought I was gonna girl boss today, and I did, but I'm gonna call it. Happy Friday.
We're gonna pack our food.
We're gonna pack some food and head to the library.
Yeah.
It's a gloomy day.
And also Mommy loosened
My other clip. Don't worry.
her other clip. But
Okay.
my daddy will find it.
So I'm in pink, and to coordinate with Daphne, I put one of my special favorite clips in her hair. I'm wearing my pink claw clip. I've got on a pink Eddie Bauer sweatshirt that was from a clothing swap. This pink shirt that was also from a clothing swap, my 444 locket from Tanisha. I'm thinking about putting a tiny flower inside. That could be cute. And then some like mom jeans that I thrifted once upon a time.
Now we need to put it in the lid.
Okay, the gloom is kind of matching my mood and my moon time. And aside from collecting some books at the library, we're just going to have a very internal day. I don't know if you know that I bought Daphne this caboodle last week at Target because I literally had a similar one. This is like updated, and I think mine was maybe bigger, but these were like the colors. Anyway, she can like put all her chapsticks in there now, but when she opened it this morning, the take direction card was in there, and that just made my heart melt because that's also the last card that I pulled. So
Oh yeah, what is that?
I don't know if he's had that one. Call. Daphne wants to see what books she got. So I pick out my books for my kids because I know what they like, and I like to curate things, and I like surprising and delighting them when I've curated it right. And usually they're like doing kid things at the library. Daphne likes to play on the iPad, and Rex likes to like play with his friends or be doing the clubs and whatever. So
I was mad at Rex.
You're mad at Rex? That was way long ago. That was this morning. We can forget about that. Anyway, okay, let's see if Daphne likes what I got her. You want to see what I got you? Okay. First book, you already saw this one. Frozen.
Yeah.
Tale of Two Sisters. I got you a Mickey camping book. You like it? I got you Pete the Cat Itsy Bitsy Spider. Fun. I got you a fairy book, a fairy dress-up book. And I got you this is a counting book. It's called 100 Bugs. And then the last book I got you, Daphne, is this one. It's called My Rainbow.
Oh,
It's Fasting Friday. I just popped my earbuds in. I'm gonna go put another, I'm in the closet. I'm in the pantry. I'm just cracking this open. I need something. No, you know what? I don't even want this. I think I might have a Lara bar. This is supposed to be chocolate chip cookie dough. That's what they say. Anyway, I am getting distracted. What do you mean added sugars? What do you mean added sugars? Sugar? Wait, sugar? Back to Lily's. I'm in my power hour. I have not done any of the things I said I was going to do today. I'm not trying to talk down on myself, but I gotta focus. I'm gonna go paint those dressers though because I want to get my side tables back. All right, I'm actually gonna wash this paintbrush quick. This roller. It's a bummer that this project isn't going as fast as my, this doesn't come off. Ugh. This project is not going as fast as our bed, but it will get done. It'll all get done. Okay, Rex, have you had this one before?
No.
Okay, I thought those were new for you.
So I haven't had the Sonic and this one.
Did you have this one?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. I thought those were all new to you.
Ooh, yay.
That would be fun, right?
Search and find.
Did you see that before?
Yeah.
I know, I just thought that it was fun to go over.
Because it tells you like everything.
So that you had in school? Yep,
Dynamite.
That's,
And
it's not the second one, I think it's the third one. The second one's coming for you, though.
Plants vs. Zombies.
Have you had that?
Yeah.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
I haven't. Yes.
You had that one? Oh. I thought this would be
no,
cool.
I did not have this.
Okay, well, you did get one new Plants vs. Zombies. Yay!
I don't like this. This was a dasher.
Okay. Okay.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, done.
Good.
Yeah, I love you for this.
Daddy was building a fire with the kids downstairs, so I took a beat to read my Taurus horoscope. Oh, but the Ty Dolla Sign part on Psycho always sets me off. Okay, but listen to this.
Trusting ease in all acts of creation will prove revelatory. Literally the prayer.
I decided to take some time and reset my altar and reset myself. I hadn't spent any time here throughout the week as I usually do. And the altar was actually sort of messy in a way that was making me avoid it. So I took care of that and decided to pull another set of cards for the weekend. I first started with my Follow Your Heart Oracle deck. and the moon is nearing its bright full phase. That lunation will happen in Scorpio on Tuesday. So if you would like a focused one card pull sent directly to your inbox, you can request an e-reading at toryrarick.com. And I truly was not surprised nor disappointed, as I sometimes am, that the Sit with Shadows card came up for me. My spider fam is communicating so strongly right now. They're everywhere. I had this spiderweb jasper placed at the altar, so it was very timely. I feel totally supported by my underground, divine, protective Arachne family. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Bliss be with you, and I will see you next week.